So we continue with Shemoneh Perakim. We're in the last chapter, but it's very, it's a lot of details. So it's going to take us some time. Beezrat HaShem. And we on this topic of let me quickly read to refresh. We're not going to comment, just quickly read to get to the point. So it says, there is, however, a means to explain the position that is widely held among the people, and that appears to be supported by the words of our sages, and the certain verses, that how a person can stand, sit, and all of his position are widely willed and desired by God. Okay, so far, so good. This is correct when understood in a certain way. Okay. To explain, when a person throws a stone in the air and it descends, it can be said that God desired that the stone descended. For God desired that the earth be in the center of the universe. Therefore, whenever a portion of it is thrown upwards, it is propelled back to the center. Similarly, if the elements of the fire by nature rise upwards, and as a result of the God's original desire that the fire rise upwards, it is not that this moment God desired that this part of the earth descend to the center. Okay, so let's try to understand. So quickly, just to summarize what we said last time. So here Rambam Zatzal explained to us that HaShem created the nature, and nature installed some rules of the nature, and he wants everything to be run by the nature. So when a person throws up the stone, it's not like he wants only this time the stone to be to come back to the ground, right? It was installed from the beginning of the creation. And same with fire. It's also an element of this of the earth, even though it's like half spiritual, half physical, right? And since it's fire, it's very light, so it goes up, right? Instead of like other objects, they go down. But that's how HaShem decided from the beginning, right? So it's not like he makes decision every time. This is one of the difference between our faith and the sect of Medabrim, okay, who it is reported believe that God desire is invested in every entity at all times. So that's these heretics. So they think that HaShem so that there is no laws of nature, right? So it's like that HaShem is changing the nature, like or like instilling His will in this world every second. So meaning sometimes when I'm going to throw up, it's going to come down. Sometimes it's going to stay there or go even higher, right? So that's what they think. Our faith differs, maintaining that God's will was determined at the time of the 6 days of creation. So that there is, as we said last time, there is no contradiction of as they say, forces of nature. Forces of nature, it's part of God. It's part of His will. It's a law that He wants. It's law that governs our world. But sometimes, if He wants, He can change it. Right? At that time, He will. At the time, He will that. All entities continue to function according to their nature, as implied in a verse, right? And it's from Keheles 1:9. So meaning that HaShem instilled this function into the world, and He wants them to be like this. What was is what will be, and what occurred will occur. Meaning that everything goes in cycle, and we can. That's why today we can predict a calendar like till the end of the days. Even not today, our sages were able to predict, or people, even scientists, they can calculate the sunrise, sunset, all of this hurricanes, like that is going to come in 3 months from now, 1 month from now. So that's That's part of the nature, right? So why? Because Hashem said, what was, it will be, right? Exactly the same. Since you can count on that pattern, so you can put it in a formula and put it in a loop. That's if somebody wants to be a programmer, that's a shortcut to the programming. You figure out the pattern and you put it in a loop, and that's it, and add some exceptions.